Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I do have new items, but I'm going to do that in a separate little haul, so you'll see that sometime this next week, because I did get quite a few new skeins of yarn this past week, so I thought I would just go ahead and do a haul and share it with you instead. I do have quite a bit of progress this week. So yeah, well, over the last couple weeks at least. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into finished projects. I finished my daughter's stocking. If you're part of our Facebook group, you probably have already seen me post pictures of this. But I finally got it finished. The only thing I have to do is line it. So I will have to still line mine, my husband's, and my youngest daughter's. But it turned out really nice. She chose this really deep burgundy color, and then she wanted cream to go with it. I added more of the ribbing rose than I did on mine, and I think it looks a lot better. So in the pattern, the written pattern is with the ribbing is longer than what it was before when I did mine. So I kind of have tweaked that a little bit, and then I just need to line it. So she seemed to really like it, and I'm very pleased with it. So now I just have to find some fabric that's pretty close to this color. I want to say I might have a yard or two that's something similar to this. So in my stash, so I'll have to, kind of peek through that and look. But that's finished. The second thing, which you'll have also seen if you're part of our Facebook group, I posted it. I finished the little stocking that my daughter wanted me to make for her cat. Oh shoot, I didn't bring out the pattern. I don't remember what the pattern was called. But it's a little stocking, and I got it off Ravelry. You work it this way. So you start off with a little toe piece, and then it gets, once you work the toe section, you gradually get bigger. And then you make two pieces and seam it together. So it's similar to my stocking, other than it's made sideways instead of up and down. And then you just fold over the little cuff and add your little hanger. And then I just kind of made this little poinsettia looking thing just off the top of my head. And I just added some little, they're like the metallic pom-poms that I believe I got them at Dollar Tree last Christmas. They're part of like the Christmas crafting stuff that they put out every year. So I thought it was really cute, and she really likes it, so she'll be happy to be able to have that. And everything else is stuff that my oldest daughter has requested. I guess it's been about 2 weeks now, but my oldest daughter delivered our first grandchild. So he's healthy and all of that good stuff. So she had requested me to make some things for him, mostly like photo prop stuff. She is a photographer by hobby, so she really is good enough to be, add that as her career, but she does it for hobby, and she also has a Patreon where she has different levels, and you can view her pictures, or she can actually send you prints. But she wanted some like photo prop things that she found on Pinterest. So I've kind of been working up my own patterns off of these pictures that she sent me. And then one of them I just made because he's kind of small, so she's having a hard time with things fitting. So I am trying to custom make some hats that will fit her, or fit him, for her. So the first one is this little shark hat. She sent me a picture, and I kind of just did my own thing. So this is my 0 to 3 month basic beanie. I believe I have a tutorial for it. And then I kind of just winged everything else. I went off the picture and, you know, just worked it up how I thought that, you know, it needed to look like, as close, so I could get it as close to the picture as possible. And then for the fin, or for the fin in the back, I just kind of winged it too. It's not as pointy as I would like, but it works. I really didn't want to rip it back out, but that's the first one. Her favorite animal is sharks, so that's why she kind of wanted this one, and I think it's going to be a little too big on him still, so. And then the next one is a little Harry Potter hat, a cocoon set. So she sent me a picture of a photo prop with, I believe it was a crochet version, but I went ahead and knitted it up on my knitting machine because it was faster. At least it would have been faster if my knitting machine hadn't been such a pain in the butt. But, so I just kind of made my own pattern for the picture that she sent me. So I tried to get the striping and the hat the same. So the hat just had the red for the ribbing part, and then the rest of it was yellow, and then it had a big pom-pom. And then the cocoon itself is just every 10 rows is striped between the red color and the gold color. So I think it turned out pretty well. I am going to be writing a pattern for this, and I am going to be tweaking it a little bit bigger than this, because I think it'll be fine for him, but an average baby, it might be a little snug. So I'm very pleased with it. It turned out really nice, and I think it's going to be a really nice set for her to use, and that's something she can actually use all the time, not just for photo props. She might be able to for this one too, but I don't know how much a little baby is going to want, you know, things hanging in their face. But the next one is a loom knit infant hat, and I went off the sizes that she gave me. So this is the newborn hat. It's the blue Nifty Knitter loom, and I did, I don't know how many rows. It was like, with loom knitting you kind of go by inches, not by rows. So I believe it was 2 rows of the garter stitch, and then I just did the rest of it in plain U-wrap knit stitch. So, and this is not pink. I know it shows up pink on camera. It's more of a brick red. I'm not quite sure why the camera can't pick it up, but I tried sending her photos of this, and even the camera on my phone made it look very pink, and it's not. It's very brick red. So that is all I have finished for this week. I do have one, or for this time, I do have one whip, and I managed to get about halfway done, maybe a little over halfway done, and then my elbow started acting up. So I kind of been halted in my tracks about doing anything else, and I really need to get back to this because I need to get these to her before he outgrows them. So the only last 2 items that I have for her that she requested is a octopus toy and a like hat and diaper cover lion photo prop thing. And so I have all of the pieces to the octopus done except for the top. And I didn't even bring in the pattern. I'll try and remember to put it in the description box if I can remember. I swear it's like everything's against me filming today. I don't know, I meant to be out here hours ago, and then when I finally did get out here, I dumped water all over the floor, and it's just been a hectic morning. And we have 2 separate visitors coming today with, you know, separate meals that I need to make for those, and it's just like everything's against me from filming. So here are all the little curly cues. They're different sizes. This one is Mainstays Blue Skies. It's their variegated blue. And then this is just some scrap blue. I have no idea what it is. It was one of the cakes that I had made, so it's just scrap. I've had it around. It went along with what the color scheme of this was, so I just wanted to kind of have a little different variant in the color. And then I have the bottom here. And then you make like the head portion, and it sews on to the bottom, and you know, you stuff it and everything, and then you're done. So I just need my elbow to calm down so I can finish that. So that is my only whip. I've managed to get quite a few things done, but then I came to a screaming halt, you know, in the middle of this one, and I need to get that other set done so I can get these shipped off to her. So, like I said, I will be having a small little yarn haul coming up this next week. I am not going to get it done today. I have already filmed it, I haven't had time to edit it and post it, so I think I'll be putting that off till sometime next week. And then I've just really been working on cranking out my patterns, getting them all written up and ready to be posted for sale. So I went through my large tote here of all of the items that I've had previously in my old shop, and I took photos of the ones that I needed for patterns, and then I designated which ones that I'm going to rip out and, you know, salvage the yarn from. And then, yeah, so I've just been kind of typing up. I'm trying to type up at least 1 pattern a day. Yesterday I got, what did I get done yesterday? I got the entire cornucopia and all of its parts, its pattern written up. And then I got, what else? There was another pattern, but I can't remember what it was. So, slowly ticking that away. And as I'm doing it, I'm coming up with all kinds of new ideas. So if I can ever get my elbow to cooperate, you know, I'll have even more patterns to be working out and getting written up and posted for you guys. So I think that's all I have for you today. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.